Hello everyone, my name is Jonah Cullen and welcome to Halftime Help Stadium where your Mountain Vista Golden Eagles take on the Grandview Wolves. Vista comes into this game with a record of 5-1, winning against Legend 1-0 in their last outing. Grandview comes into today's game on a 3-3 following a 2-1 victory against Chatfield. For your Golden Eagles, expect Riley McDonald and Britt Conway to be key focal points for the Vista attack as McDonald leads the team with 3 goals and Conway leads the team with 3 assists. For Grandview, expect to hear the names of Naomi Clark and Madeline Hopkins repeated over and over again. Clark leads the team in goals with 7, and Hopkins leads the team in assists with 5. We're expecting another fun one tonight on an absolute scorcher, and we'll be back at the first kickoff. So now your Mountain Vista Golden Eagles take the field. Let's go to the starting 11 for you. Starting in goal is Kylie Brookfield. With her will be Lily Boydston, Cameron Wilson, Danny Gubbles, Hadley Linder, Riley McDonald, Ashlyn Bailey, Kara Woody, Brooke Conway, Lainey Erickson, and Hannah Carlson. For Grandview, it's Jaslyn Royball in goal, with Naomi Clark, Zoe Casebolt, Sophia Lucero, Crystal Sesma, Madison Wimberly, Symphony Shell, Isabel Rogers, Gabby Hansen, Madeline Hopkins, and Lexi Yee. Bailey kicks it off, and we're underway now. Taking it at the 40, now swung into the outside. That's going to be collected by Erickson. Erickson plodding backwards. Going to go right back to about the 35. Dribbled up forward. Ball around the 50. That one's going to take a bad deflection out, and that's going to go off number 9 for Grandview. That's Symphony Shell. Ball thrown in quick. Now played back to Woody. Woody to the middle of the field. That's Hadley Linder. Linder now with the ball. Shrugging off defenders. Brilliantly weighted pass outside. Still running with it. That's Boydston. Now trapped by 2, trying to get something here. Tackled well at the low side of the 1 yard line. That one's going to be collected well by number 2, Naomi Clark. Clark trying to plot forward. That one's going to go off of Grandview. It's going to be a Mountain Vista throw. That one tossed in, collected around the 30. Now played back to the 50. That one's going to be blocked. And now Vista scrambling to collect. It is collected. That's collected by Riley McDonald. Can't really get much out of it. That's collected by number 12, Isabel Rogers. And they're going to whistle it dead. It will be a free kick. Now collected on the back line. Pass to Hansen. Hansen over to Wimberly. Wimberly to Shell. That one's going to be poked away. That one lofted in the air. Can't quite get a read on it. Now playing it forward. That goes to number 17, Lainey Erickson. Erickson going to just try and drill one, and it barely misses the top right corner. His great strike from Erickson got a little bit underneath it and was falling away. Almost had a brilliant goal to start us off here. Only 2 minutes into the game. Now playing it back and up to Casebolt. Casebolt trying to get something. Plays it across the middle. Now swinging it over to Wimberly. Wimberly drives it forward. Trying to dribble out of a 2-man is Symphony Shell. Can't quite get anything. It's going to be another throw for Vista, taking Kara Woody. Woody plays it short. Now back to Woody. That one's going to be collected by Ashlyn Bailey. Bit of jockeying for the ball. That one's just going to be cleared out, although played off of the leg of Hadley Linder. Vista generating some really good offense here. Fortunately, that's not going to get anything, and that one cleared the zone. Now over to half. Collected. And looks like she tried to go to Riley McDonald. McDonald couldn't get her foot down in time. Taken up by Casebolt. Casebolt's still running with it. That one's going to go off the leg of Danny Gubbles on the far side. Throwing out Sophia Lucero. Lucero throws short. That's going to go right to a Vista defender. Now Vista trying to plot forward here. Tries a little bit of give and go. Can't quite get it. They're going to cross the field. Now it's going to be Symphony Shell. Shell guarded tightly by Woody. And their give and go doesn't work, and that's just a misplaced pass right there, and it's going to be another throw in for Mountain Vista. That one goes over the head of Ashlyn Bailey, and it's going to be another ball for Grandview. That one's going to be played forward, although goes right off the defense. Vista now in their own defensive zone. That's a great weighted pass. It looks like Bailey got a fair run on it in the low box. That is a great save from Royball, who almost spilled it, but manages to collect it on the second bounce. Now the goalie distributing up forward now towards half. That's going to go out of bounds, and it will be a Mountain Vista throw. That one thrown into about the 18-yard box. Trying to dribble out of it, and that one is going to be denied by Sofia Lucero. Didn't quite let her go around and just boots it out of bounds. Decent throw there. Oh, and hitting the deck, and it's still fair. Looks like advantage called. That one's going to be swung over Kira Woody. Woody with space. Makes a bad pass there, still alive. And it does go out of bounds there. It went off the foot of Madison Wimberly. Made a great defensive play. Now going to be collected. McDonald plays back. Woody. Back to McDonald, now swinging it far side. Now towards the middle, that one's going to be battered around by a couple, picked up by Linder, who's getting pushed off the ball. She still has it. That one's going to go off the chin of one of the Grandview players. And yeah, that was very much offside from Ashlyn Bailey. And it wasn't even a mistimed run. She was just standing very much offsides. So it will be a free kick from the goalie, Jocelyn Roybal. Plays it short. Now distributed out towards the back. Swinging it back towards the middle, just trying to get something here. Get it out of your own defensive zone. They can't. That one's going to be intercepted. It's Brooke Conway. Although that one broken up. McDonald not willing to give it up yet, quite yet. And it goes out of bounds. So Grandview not quite able to get it into Vista's defensive zone very much. I think only... Actually, no scoring chances for Grandview so far. Vista playing some very good pressing offense. Now Grandview trying to push something. They do. It's now collected by Sesma. Oh, tried something and went off the back heel. Now it's Vista ball again. That one's collected back. They're going to swing it towards the middle. Vista moving forward methodically. Now on the near side. Collected McDonald. McDonald collects it back after a pass. Now tries to chip it in the middle. That's not collected very well by the defense, and it's going to go off the hands of the goalie and collected well there by Roybal. Now Grandview beginning to try and get some offense generating here. Vista playing very well pressing. That one's going to be taken away. That's taken away by number 12, Brooke Conway. Conway plays it in the middle. That was a great attempt on a pass into the middle from, I believe it was Riley McDonald, although kind of just went straight to Grandview. Ball collected off of a nice kick. It's going to go right back to Grandview. And it was led too much. Vista collects, now ball in the air. Collected just past the halfway field. That one, some great air underneath it. Collected well with the head. Now McDonald has a chance. She's still got the ball. She's still running on it. And is tripped up in the box. And just like me, the referee cannot see because the glare is so... oh, wow, she just tripped up over her own foot. And an attempt at a slide tackle there from Brooke Conway. But it is not a great one. That one's going to be crossed into the box, and no real contest on that one. It will be a goal kick. Goalie plays short, just distributing to the flanks. Down collected, now played back. Now taking out their own 40, Vista. Just waiting on it. They're just trying to get something smart here. It's going to be taken up by Cameron Wilson. Wilson's just going to hoof it. Down's going to the other 20. Far side. Trying to isolate. That one's going to be tried to cross in the box and falling over, spinning, and then finally kicking out with Sofia Lucero. Now Vista plodding forward again with the ball. That one's going to be collected to McDonald. McDonald distributes to Erickson. Erickson tries to chip it in. Not going to be successful there. Collected again by Erickson. Support now, Woody. Good first touch. And unable to get anything there, and it's just going to be knocked out of bounds smartly there by Gabby Hansen. Vista now in attacking position. That one's going to go off someone else's foot. Collected. Vista playing very high with their backs. That one's going to go right into the center, and that one's again going to be cleared out. Now Vista just trying to get something. That one's going to be chipped in well. It's going to meet the goalie first, who collects cleanly. It's Jaslyn Roybal again, who is just going to distribute, and it's going to Wimberly. Now in the center, now back out wide Wimberly. Short little pass there. Chipped. Interesting first touch there. A little bit less control than you want. That was not a great first touch there from Naomi Clark. And it went off of the top of her foot and just sputtered away. Now Vista on the far side. Trying to get something. That ball's going to be played very well forward, collected well. Now Erickson takes a moment. Oh, what a weighted pass right there. There's a chance, and it's not going to be anything. Lainey Erickson had a good run underneath it. And it was a brilliantly weighted pass from Brooke Conway, who leads the team in assists so far, and you're seeing why here. Now Roybal does a rugby-style punt, let the ball hit the ground, and then punted it. And that's not a great first touch there from Lainey Erickson. That one's going to go out of bounds. Wimberly to throw. Just taking a moment. Now distributed into the middle. It's going to be collected by Rogers. Rogers is just going to throw it forward. Clark now underneath it. Clark's got speed. She's one-on-one. And she is going to drill it right to Kylie Brookfield. Not really testing the keeper with that one. Put it right into her hands. And a great punt by Brookfield, though. Now Vista don't really have anyone forward, so they can't properly press. Just going to play it into the goalie. Grandview, that's a mistake. And that is a diving save. Can't quite collect it, and it was probably the most perfect opportunity squandered by Brooke Conway. She had it there, or actually, pardon me, that's Lainey Erickson, who had a golden opportunity and just daisy cuttered it. Now Grandview collected by Clark up front. Clark distributes outside. It's great skill to run through there. That's a good first touch there. It's collected by Hopkins. Hopkins distributes back. Now Clark's sliding a little bit. Clark's just going to try and hoof that one, and Brookfield smartly lets it go out of bounds. Brookfield pacing back and forth in her own goal box. Now sets it down. Picks it back up again. Brookfield basically daring Grandview to press up, or else she's just going to stand there. Now finally drills it, and it's a good kick and not a great collect. Now Grandview's ball. Played outside to Sev Cool. Now played far side. That's a great run there. Vista now finally back in the offensive zone with numbers. That one's going to be collected. McDonald lets it slide. An absolute cannon of a shot there from Brooke Conway, and it's a field goal. Wrong type of football. And it will be a goal kick. That one played short again. Grandview not really testing Vista in the air, really just going short. Although that one is just sent screaming, and it's going to be collected by Danny Gubbles. Or actually, that's Cameron Wilson, pardon me. Wilson distributes short Woody. Woody moving forward. Now inside. Nothing there, collected by Grandview. Now great pressing there. It's Grace Joella making a good press. That one's still alive. Now it's collected by Brooke Conway. Conway running underneath it. Conway has someone in the middle and can't get anything. They're going to just chip it into the air. Conway will let it stay in bounds, although being pressed tight, and that's going to be a goal kick. Conway off her foot last and just kicked it out of the back line. Roy Ball collects it again. Oh, and a bad touch there. Roy Ball now being pressed. Finally distributes. Grandview trying to make something happen, and that's going to go off the foot of Kira Woody. Now distributed well into the middle, and that is not a good touch there from Madeline Hopkins. Now that one's going to go in. Linder trying to get underneath it, can't quite, outpaced, and it's going to be a throw-in for Mount Vista again. That one's thrown in. Now double team, just trying to dribble out of it. That's going to go off her foot, and it went off the foot of Jordan Hopkins, who just didn't quite get control of it. Now Vista playing really well on the attack. That one's going to say they go out, but it's going to be a throw-in for Mountain Vista. That's an interesting one. Now Kira Woody, inside. Back out to Woody. Collected Joella. Plays up McDonald. McDonald with a little bit of space, trying to get some fancy footwork here. Trying to go into the box. That one's not going to get anything. Oh, and the referee is falling over. He got his ankles broken by the ball, and they're going to drop the ball, and it's going to be Grandview's ball. And there was no attempt from Naomi Clark there. She just watched it sail over her head. Vista now pressing forward on the far wing. Trying to get something here. Now trying to cross. That one went off the foot of Linder. Linder now, it's going to be collected. Plays it to Conway. Conway has Joella waiting beautifully, and it's offside by maybe a foot, and not the measurement foot, like an actual foot. And it's going to be a free kick for Grandview. Madison Wimberly is not going to take it. She grabbed the ball and set it for herself, but is not taking, called off. And it was Gabby Hansen that just destroys that ball. That's going to go off Naomi Clark's foot. Joella trying to press. Can't get anything. Now Vista is going to intercept that pass, and then that one's just taken quite well. Clark collects. Clark drills that one, and it's a not even a bad first touch. Maya Sandler didn't get a single touch on the ball. 18 minutes gone here in the first half. It is 0-0, and Mount Vista throws the ball in. Distributes it back to Brookfield, the first choice keeper. Brookfield outside foot, collects it, and distributes it right back. It's going to go to Kira Woody. Woody has Joella. Decides not to go to her. Now Joella gets it. It's a out-of-bounds pass. Joella had Jordan Hopkins making a great run on it. However, didn't quite find her. Now more subs for Grandview. Wimberly to throw. That's going to go off the back of the head of Grace Joella. And now no one in the area for Grandview, and it's going to be collected by number 2, Lily Boydson. Boydson on the far side. Boydson now takes it to about the 15, spins back. Distributes it. Can't quite see who that's to. The glare is quite bad. Naomi Clark with it. And that's not a great pass from Clark. Goes right to Boydston. That is a good attempt at a lofted pass. Can't quite get precision on it, and it's going to be another throw-in for Grandview. That one lofted, hit well with the back of the foot, however collected by Mountain Vista. That one's going to go. Joella is wide open, trying to come over to cover off. Joella's got a couple steps, tries to get something, and is just denied by Madison Wimberly. Wimberly plays it forward to nobody. That one goes off Kira Woody. That one Cameron Wilson plays forward to Jordan Hopkins. That one is destroyed. Clark passes it right to one of the Vista players. And now a good attempt at a weighted pass, and it is intercepted well. Vista playing really scrappy defense on transition. Collects it again, plays it back. Now drilled up front, and they're not going to say offsides. However, she can't get to the ball. Went off Jordan Hopkins and went about 30 yards, which on this hot turf has got to be exhausting. Jaslyn Roy Ball now distributes out to the flanks. That one's going to go up front. That one is collected by Wimberly. And that one poked away. Now Vista can't quite get on it. It is a throw in Grandview. That one played well. Still alive. Really clean game so far. No real breaks, however. No goals. A very defensive game. Both teams have had chances, just neither been able to convert, whether that's due to great goalie play, poor chances, or just overall equally matched. Now the ref's discussing. And he's going to take the ball away. And it appears as though Wimberly has been forced to sub off for number 4, Sophia Lucero. Lucero just lofts that one off of Linder's forehead. Collected again, Lucero. That's not a great pass. McDonald now distributes in the middle. It's collected Linder. Linder's going to just play back. Now to Wilson. That's not a good first touch, and Clark doesn't really make an opportunity at it. And that's not going to be very great. Clark now trying to press high. That one collected. Grandview in Vista's offensive zone for the first time in a couple minutes. That's going to go off the shoulder of, I believe, number 13, Julia Rolfson. That one into the middle. Clark heads back. That one right in the middle in a dangerous place. That is just... That one almost went in the parking lot. Looks like she got under it a bit too much there, and it just floated. Now Brookfield hasn't seen very much action so far in this half. Is going to distribute short out to Wilson. Wilson just going to slowly go forward. Faking out Clark. Wilson, that one is hit well. However, cannot be controlled by Brooke Conway, and that's going to be a throw-in for Grandview. Grandview with an out. That's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be collected by Kira Woody, who will throw in again. She's been the only one taking throw-ins for Mountain Vista. Now played back to Woody. Sizing up. That one is intervened with. Collected by McDonald. That one hit well with the side of the foot, still alive. Linder trying to get something. And knocked out of bounds by Kenzie Dodd. It's a Vista throw. Good throw here. Now played back to Linder. Linder spins, goes back to Wilson. Wilson hoofs it and off the field goal post. Once again, wrong football. And it is now Jaslyn Roybal once again to take a goal kick. Distributed short. Now played forward. Joella, great intervention. Now taking another corner flag. Joella tries to chip it in, and that just got run over by a car. We have lost the ball. It has just been obliterated by a car. Prayers for that ball, although it is pretty accurate considering this is soccer. That ball did get absolutely punted. That one now into the middle on the corner kick. Good header attempt. Vista still has a chance. That one's going to be collected well. Roybal almost lost it. Had two Vista attackers crashing in her face. And it's collected well. Now Roybal distributes. Still waiting. Another rugby punt. And Vista collects, no real pressure there. Now Clark heads. That is distributed well. No one can really get much control of the ball for very long. That one's going to be collected now. Grandview trying to get something. Tries a weighted pass. Can't quite get it. Now Clark dribbling out of trouble. Into the middle. Back into the middle to Conway. Conway shrugging off defenders. It's just going to strike it, and an interesting choice considering the three defenders, and that one's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be another throw in for Mountain Vista. Kira Woody to throw. 4 in the box. Looks like it went off the hand. Not going to be called. Joella is just going to try and cross it. That one's a bit of an interesting cross. Collects no one, although now outside the box, that's going to go off someone's skull. And played back. Woody now to Joella, and it's off Joella, and it's going to be a throw in from Mountain Vista. It looks like it went off the foot of Symphony Shell, and then off of Joella, who couldn't quite control it, off the recoil off of Shell. Now that's an interesting one. Onsides. And cleared out. Great last-ditch defending there from Sydney Azero. Or actually, that's Lexi Yee. Once again, apologies. The glare is making it very hard to see. Now Kira Woody. Played in. Back to Woody, who tries to go back. Can't get it. Now going to try and get some pace going for Grandview. That one's going to be intercepted by Linder. Linder just tried to... I don't know what she was trying to do there. It looked like she tried to loft it over to the far side. Or maybe tried to be a hero and just smoke it in. But it was not close to the goal. Now playing across the goal. Bit interesting tactics there from Grandview. Now pressing high. They've been great pressing on defense. That one's going to be collected. Wilson using her head. Played back. Wilson. Now outside. Linder collects. Into the box and corner. There's a great delivery by Stella Jansen, and it was knocked out for a corner, and it was number 16, Gabby Hansen. Now to take the corner is Lily Boydston. Boydston, and that's not a great delivery. Misses absolutely everybody in the box, and it's going to be a throw-in for Grandview. That one headed. Grandview just struggling to get it out of their own zone, and it's not going to be helped there. Vista now in transition offense. Oh, and that's going to be a foul 9 times out of 10. Kenzie Dodd went in flying and just took out the ankles of Alexi Kundu. Now to take. It's McDonald. Wall being formed by Grandview. Will McDonald try and strike it from 26 yards out? She does. It's a great strike. And right into the hands. Now Grandview, this is their best opportunity to counterattack if she can get on the ball. She does, but runs right into defense, and now Vista ends that breakaway. Although still pressing high, Grandview. That's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be off of Mountain Vista. It's going to be a Grandview throw in. It looks like it went off the body of, I believe that's Riley McDonald. It went off of. That one short bouncer on a throw in. Bad touch there off the chest. Good use of the shoulder. Still alive. No longer alive. Now Vista trying to get something. That's going to go off the foot of one of about 4 people. And it's going to be collected by Riley McDonald to throw in. Now just going to drop it off for Kira Woody again. Woody looking for options, throws it in to Bailey. Bailey back to Woody. Woody can't get anything. It's going to be collected on the back line by Cameron Wilson. Now Vista. Great back heel there. McDonald swings it out wide. Now, can she get a good delivery? No, it's going to be another throw in. Now Woody again to throw. 7 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first half. Still waiting on the throw, now collected by Boydston. Boydston back to Woody. Woody now dribbling in, left foot. Not distributed well, still alive. Clark bounces it back, and it is collected now by Mountain Vista. Swings it in. That one's going to be delivered forward. It is a great delivery, and that was interesting attempt to loft a ball over for your teammate to run underneath. Will be a goal kick. Now playing across Grandview, have only distributed up forward on a punt about twice. Otherwise, it's just been short and quick, trying to get Vista on the back heel. And falling over, it's going to be a Vista throw-in. Quick to Boydston. Boydston plays it back. Now to Woody. Boydston, good defense there. And good shielding of the ball from Lucero allows your teammate to get underneath it. It's going to be a Grandview throw-in. Lucero to take the throw. Distributes well. That one is going to be harmlessly taken to the far corner, where Vista pressing high, and that's going to go out of bounds. It's another Vista throw-in. Now Grandview trying to get something, dribbles right out of bounds, another Vista throw. Linder collects. Now trying to get something before the half. And she is taken down, gets right back up, taken down again. And I believe the referee called advantage on that one. There's about 3 fouls in the box. Probably could have been pens. Does not give them. That one a good high punt. Oh, off the top of the head now. Good chance to run underneath it. And collected without spilling is Roybal. Roybal, another rugby punt, gets on top of this one and just lines it. Good shielding, ends up tripped up, and Flagman calls for it. Doesn't get anything there. Now driven into the middle. Collected well. Left foot strike, and that's going to hook, unfortunately. It's a great strike. Just unlucky with the way that the ball hooked. Roybal once again playing short. Vista pressing high. Forcing errors on the pass. Boydson, great flick and spin. Now has a good chance to run under it. Boydston tries to deliver. That's going to get nothing and cleared out for another throw on Mountain Vista. 3:33 left in this first half. That one delivered well. Now hoofed into the middle. Great opportunity. Knocked down. And it's another Mountain Vista throw-in. Boydston off her knee. Great left-footed strike and easy collect for Jaslyn Roybal. Roybal can't quite deliver that one accurately. Vista charging forward. Very physical on offense. So good at shrugging off defenders. Down played to Linder. Linder. Great use of the ball. That's going to go in, and it was a great dive from Roybal. However, Bailey was right there, couldn't quite get on the ball, and it's another save. Clark misses. Now still Grandview ball now towards the bench. Keeping it in bounds. Now with the ball, Grandview switches back, running towards their own zone. That's going to be another throw-in. Not quite sure whose ball it's going to be this time. It is Grandview throw-in. Now far side. Ball is being bounced around in a crowd. And that's going to go out of bounds. 1 minute and 15 seconds remain in the first half. Now played in the middle. Grandview, oh, that's not good. That's a mistake. Goalie's out. Chip. Oh, off the post. Oh, and she's going to bury that 9 times out of 10. It is a goal for Ashlyn Bailey, who tried a nice little chip, which was incredibly accurate. Unfortunately, accurate not in the right sense. Goes off the post and collects her own rebound and slots it home for the first goal of the game. Your Golden Eagles go 1 up. Well, you have to say it was coming from Mountain Vista. Their offense has been brilliant. Their defense has been brilliant. In transition, they've been equally as strong. Now, clock running. 40 seconds. Vista playing just a little bit of keep away here. Don't want to give up one before the half. Go into halftime with a bunch of momentum. Now, swung out. Boydston was calling for it, eventually does get it delivered. Now Boydston running across, swinging it to the far side. Linder. Oh, that's another good chance for Vista to run on. Cleared out. And we have reached halftime here at Halftime Help. Your Golden Eagles go 1-0 up after a last-minute goal to give them the advantage going into halftime. And a very defensive first half. We'll see what we can get next half. We'll be back at the kickoff. During this break and play, we would like to take the opportunity to tell you about our Vista Now YouTube channel. Along with streaming Mountain Vista games live, we also feature segments of the channel. These segments include interviews with sports players, teachers, and anything important going on around the school. One segment I'd like to highlight, though, is our recent interview with Mr. Larson, Mountain Vista's nominee for the Apple Award. The segment explains in an interview with Principal Segley why he chose Larson to nominate for the Apple Award and what the Apple Award really means, because Mr. Larson is a truly worthy nominee. Check out the segment on the Vista Now YouTube channel. Good physicality from Mountain Vista, now knocking that ball away. That's going to be collected on the far sideline. Just boots it, trying to get it for something to run underneath. Can't quite get in front. Now Clark. Makes a good dive on it. That one. That one, a low liner. Vista with it. Now set. Corner is taken short. Now played. Now goal kick. Sets it down. Played short. Symphony Shell came screaming in, grabbed Linder and pulled her down, and it's going to be a foul on Linder. Good throw there. And throw on Mountain Vista. That one kicks straight up. Off the knee. Gobbles defends. Just like the first half, very defensive there. That's not a great. And stopped. And now a throw in for Mountain Vista. Trying to get. Boydston dribbling back. Gobbles now. Pushed around. Great footwork. However, she put it just wide. That one stolen away. Off of McDonald, still alive. Grandview now with it, just trying to. her own ankles there and just a little too fast, a little too much, and slipped up. Referee changed up his hand sign. McDonald to Linder. Linder trying to generate something, and unable to get a foot on it on the far sideline is number 2, or number 3 actually, Grace Joella. That one just hoofed. Now back to the 40, collected well. Playing near side, that goes to number 11, Jordan Hopkins. Hopkins dribbling slow in the middle. Now McDonald. McDonald off of someone. Hopkins is there, and that's going to go into the stands. Vista now up-tempo offense like they've been all game. Pushing forward now, trying to move into the box. McDonald collected, and Linder plays back. Now Linder just giving away. Linder back into the defensive positioning, and it's going to be a goal kick. Grandview trying to get something, trying to break their 0-1. Vista trying to hold their lead. Not going to help with passes like that, however, they do collect. And that is a attempt at a shot from Brooke Conway. Looks like she just got on top and sliced it. Sun finally setting here. Now collected, doubles. Trying to get something into the middle. Wayward pass collected anyways. Now Conway. Far side is Joella. Joella to the corner flag. Tries to deliver. And goal kick. And the sun is finally going down, which will make it significantly easier for the players and the fans and me to see. 24 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second half. Kind of do or die right now if you're Grandview. You got to get something. Right ball. That's a short one. Collected on the far side. And it's going to go out of bounds. Symphony Shell was underneath it. Couldn't quite get to it. And off of her foot. Now this is the quick throw in. Taken by Woody. Woody now into the middle. Collected by Erickson. Erickson gives it up. Taken away by Shell. Now back with Vista. It's Erickson again. Erickson, Joella. Joella fakes the cross in. Now it's going to just chip one to one of her teammates. That's still alive. Linder finally able to track. Linder doesn't see the defender coming. Back with Vista. Now Boydston. Boydston just smacks that one, and it's almost a beautiful strike from about 27. And Proctor maybe got a hand on it. They're going to say she didn't, but it was a great attempt from Boydston. And now we are back. Proctor swings it out short again. Now switching field. Now, Grandview finally having some opportunity to attack. Naomi Clark, that one's well weighted. Oh, great defense there. Carlson overshoots, and it's fun, and it's great help defense from Hadley Linder coming up from her midfield spot. This is not out of the woods yet. That's Naomi Clark, and it's scooped on a very, very easy save for Kendall Johnson. Not really doing anything with the keeper there. That one booted. Collected. Boydston now loses it, and it's collected by Casebolt. Casebolt plays back to her teammate. Gubbles now collects. That one popped high. Grandview now has an opportunity to counterattack. They don't get anything here. Linder's going to play it back. Now Vista potentially on the back foot here is Grandview. They come out significantly stronger than they started off the second or the first half with. However, Vista now in a prime opportunity to score. That one headed to the just in front of the corner flag. It's going to be another throw-in. Will Vista be able to hold it and potentially score again? Or will we see parity again with Grandview? Can they get something? 21-10 remaining in this game. That one into the air. Oh, bad on the collect, and finally falling on top of it. That almost could have cost Grandview another goal. That was a missed attempt on the header by Savakul. Now Vista counterattacking on the far side. That's a great pass there, well weighted. It's collected by Rolfson, and Rolfson knocks it out of bounds. That one up to Clark. Clark is going to swing it to the near side. Sandler tries a nice attempt there to go past Gubbles, however hits it right to Linder. Rolfson right to the defense. Sandler made a good challenge on it, can't quite get it. That one there, and Boydston is knocked down. This is still on the attack. Running under it. And out of bounds goal kick. Delivered, and that's going to be short. Keeper with a great pass to the defense. Now collected by Boydston. And unable to gather it right there was Hopkins. Now Boydston Trying to get something, anything here. Back outside to Hopkins. Hopkins now dribbling in. Uncontested in the middle. That's going to go off a few people's feet. Tried to fire it into a crowd. Maybe get a deflection and scoot it past the goalie. Not going to get anything there. That one is sent well off the head. And knocked out of bounds. It's going to be a Grandview throw. .18:30 remains in this game. That's going to be a Vista throw. Kira Woody throws it in. Took too long to gather. Now Vista still with the ball. Oh, what a spin right there from McDonald. And gives it up. Woody again. That's Joella. Physical play from Grandview. Joella not able to be as physical, and it's going to be another throw in for Grandview. Good kick over the head. Now still collecting. Now it's Mountain Vista ball again. Vista refusing to let Grandview breathe in their defensive zone. That's going to be collected. Gobbles. Gobbles not quick enough. Gets juked out. Good defense there from Gobbles, and it's going to be another throw Grandview. Clark plays back. That's number 4, Sophia Lucero. Lucero, not anything there. Hopkins playing great defense. That one's given up. And it was almost a miscue from Lexi Yee. Gave it right to Jordan Hopkins. Nothing there. Now on the far side. That is out of bounds. Another Grandview throw in, 17 even remaining. Grandview trying to play a bit more physical here. That one sent. Clark didn't have to jump, just used the spin. And that one cleared away. Hopkins there, now collected Boydson. Good pressing from Vista. Boydson switches. Back to Hopkins. Boydson in the zone. That one's still there. Chance for a header in. Nothing. Grandview just got to get it out. An absolute missile. Oh my goodness. She's hit it from 30. What a strike, and that is definitely the goal of the game. She teed it up perfectly and makes it 2-0 on a beautiful strike. So now Vista, are they trying to put this one out of reach? I think they have already. It's 2-0, 16:06 remaining. Kira Woody hit an absolute screamer from way far out, and it was just a defensive miscue from the goalie there. Definitely one Tendy's going to want to forget about. That one is smoked, and running under it with no chance because turf is Maya Sandler. Obviously, you're never going to catch up on turf to a ball hit like that. I mean, I don't care how fast you are. That ball's not going to stop. Not enough friction. And the surface is very smooth. Now Johnston. Telling her team to push forward. Boots it. That misses everyone, however, it's finally collected. Grandview, they've been really passive on defense, and that's why this has gotten both their goals. It's just been a lack of marking, or marking but not tight enough. So that's definitely something Grandview they need to work on if they want to have a chance to even get back in this game. But also, they've just not been able to get the ball out of their own defensive zone. I mean, they've only properly generated a couple of chances, and that's obviously not going to win a game when you're down 2-0. Now, though, as I say that, they are in Mountain Vista's defensive zone. Clark's going to break through. Oh, she's going to do it herself. Never mind. Oh, and almost at the post. Oh, that's a heartbreaker. She was right there. She got megged by her teammate. It was Kayla Schultz who was unmarked at the far post, and it goes through her legs. Now on the far side, Mountain Vista, that's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be another Grandview throw-in. Now Wimberley. Got to go fast if you're Grandview. To Clark. Clark heads it to her teammate. Now collected off the chest. That one's going to be lifted up. With a good run underneath. Good physicality on the defense there from Mountain Vista. And no one catches it. Now thrown in quick. Just playing good defense. Good press here. That's going to go off the head. Still alive. Mountain Vista now trying to get something in transition. That one poked away. Grandview collects. Near side for Sandler. Gives it up. Now collected by Boydston. Keeps it in. Boydston just wasting some time. Hopkins. Played forward. Tried to finesse it through a very, very small and closing gap. That one's not going to work. Now swung far side. Wimberley. Clark choosing to do it herself. She doesn't have to. And that's going to leave her teammates down in the offensive zone. Obviously, Clark, a forward, choosing to play the role of a midfielder. Interesting tactics. Now good pressing defense from Sandler. Vista just smartly passing it out. Boydston tried to do it herself. That's not going to work. Now a good run on it. Johnston, a little bit lucky that one went wide. Almost got it between her arm and only a couple feet wide. Johnston drills it. That one played forward. McDonald, good first touch. Now spinning. Boydston, good shielding. That one's going into the stands and hits a fan. Gotta pay attention there, bud. Can't be on your phone. That one thrown in. Boydston shielding. Played back. Gubbles trying to get something, unable to generate any space at all. That one's going to go out of bounds. Linesman calls it. That one thrown in and out of bounds again.
I got the basket. I got the gate.
That one's going into the stands. And a Vista throw in. Good quick throw in. That one just smoked away. Vista keeping pressure. Played far side. Oh, and she stepped on the ball and almost rolled her ankle. Now Grandview has the opportunity here. Can't get it. Collected again by Vista. Now in defense, it's going to be a Vista throw-in. Down collected. Now far side. Now switching midfield to Boydson. Boydson, great vision and great pass there to McDonald. McDonald really know where to go, swings it back to Boydson. Boydston's just going to try and swing it in, and it was almost a great shot there. Smart choice there, no pressure, just square it up, almost gets it. Now that's a bit of an interesting pass. It's going to be popped up in the air. No one able to find it. No one able to track it. That's going to be wide and high again. And that's going to be another interesting one to Boydston from the opposing goalie. Great defensive play here from both teams. And it's going to be stopped again by Grandview. Letting time waste a little bit for some reason when you're down 2-0. Not exactly the best strategy, but to each their own. Downplayed in the middle quite well. Now's a good chance to lead her teammate. Great defense there from Linder. Linder back to Wilson. Wilson taking her time. Great strike there. Right to the goalie. Justin McDonald turns it over. Good scooping run there for Sandler. Sandler poked out well. Good defense there from Mount Vista. Grandview's passing. Now broken up. Still in their offensive zone. Vista now breaking out towards half. McDonald all alone. Can she do it herself? Step over. Finally distributes, and it's to the defense. Now to Sandler. Sandler. That one kicked away. Boydston now collects. That one is to nobody. It's going to go... Oh, never mind. Collected well and off of the foot of the defender, number 20, Lexi Yee. That one hit in well. Tried to lead Sandler a bit too much there from across the field, and that one's going to go out of bounds. Another Vista throw in. Good collect, still alive. That one hit well. Clark confused. Unable to get it, finally does. To nobody, and Clark hits the deck and stays down. Now McDonald. Playing forward, Vista now pushing into the offensive zone. That one's going to be swung into the box. No one really there. Gets her on pass. That one's crossed in again. Still no one in the box. Vista finally collects, and it's going to be another chip into the box. McDonald's there. And so is the goalie. Now collected. Playing back is Clark, once again leaving her offensive duties and playing more as a lacrosse-style midfielder, choosing to do everything on her own. That one is just going to the goalkeeper, Kendall Johnston. No one there to contest it. That one high, knuckling. And no one there to run underneath it. Never mind. It's a good run. Now into the box, slowing down the pace. 4 minutes 33. Now trying to turn up the pace. Got to get something. No real help here. Now dribbling out to the corner flag. And it works. Corner kick. Set to deliver. 4:04 remains. Still waiting. Finally making the run up. Into the box. No one is able to collect it. Now Vista finally, their defensive line moving up. Played forward. Now played back. Boydston. Oh, great footwork there. Is stolen away. Sandler, never mind, not wanting to make a play on the ball. And Boydston still has it. Now back to the defense. That one is chopped. Got on top of it too much. That one still alive. Never mind. Now collected Linder. Still alive for Mountain Vista on offense. Distributed outside. Now far side. Now back into the middle, but can't find anyone. Clark making a good play on the ball. Not a great header, though, and that's going to go right to the goalie. Another drop kick. That's going to Vista's defense again. Now Sandler on her own. Now she's got 3 pressing. Sandler trips herself up. Boydston has help with Hopkins. Now Hopkins has help in the center. Doesn't take it. And dribbles right into defense. Still alive now, Hadley. Linder. Great pass outside. Now trying to deliver it. And it's going to be another throw-in for Mountain Vista. 2 minutes remaining. And I don't see Mountain Vista losing with a 2-0 deficit. Especially the way they've controlled possession. And they haven't really allowed very much in the offensive zone. Now Vista pressing forward again. Back into the corner, has help in the middle, takes it. That's an absolute missile of a strike, and it goes into the parking lot, and we're not getting that one back. That one hit to about the 43. Now popped up. Clark to nobody. And now they're going to play back to Johnston, who just smokes that one to the defense. Now Boydston. 50 seconds remain. Boydston just going to try and hold possession. Hopkins trying to cut into the box, trying to make it 3-0, and that's going to be intercepted, and still Grandview ball. Gubbles lets that go past her. That one into the middle. Linder now has it, controls it well. Slowing the game down. Now back to the middle. Good delivery and out of bounds. And 10 remaining. This one is all but official. Now just the formality of letting the clock hit 0. And it's over. Mountain Vista knock off Grandview, and there's a scrap and a hurt player on the field. And that's it. Grandview 0, Mountain Vista 2, and a bit of extracurricular after the game. Well, my name was Jonah Cullen. Alongside me tonight was nobody. It was a fun one. We will see you on our next broadcast.